Good evening, this is Dave with Scale Models Midwest. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight I am going to be masking and painting the TS47 yellow on the 1983 Pepsi Challenger Monte Carlo. Got washi tape from Target. Quite a few rolls here. It'll go a long way when you're doing your masking jobs. I think it did a pretty good job too masking the paint for the decal, the little red pinstripe that goes between the white and the yellow, and just wanted to make sure I had it down pat. Want to make sure that you cover up every space possible that is not going to be covered with paint to save the time and hassle of having to clean that up later. Having had that done, time to put it into the paint booth. Okay, so now we're in the paint booth, getting ready to put down the TS47 Tamiya yellow. I've got the sprayer filter checked, make sure that I still have some good airflow through it. I've got about maybe 3 or 4 more paint jobs left before I replace that. But here we go with the paint. Again, very light coats. On this one I ended up putting 3 light coats and 1 wet coat of the TS47 on it. Once that's dried, I will put the decals on and then ultimately clear it. I'll still use a Tamiya gloss clear for this one. But as you can see, just nice light coats. These Tamiya turntables are great. These paint stands, holds things in place. Definitely a big step up from what I used to do was bent coat hangers, and they were not sturdy at all. These, though, are very sturdy. I still recommend holding on to them as you see me there, holding on to the base, because if you turn it over a little too much, it'll flip. Ask me how I've experienced that, and that shock when you go, my goodness, I've dropped wet paint on top of whatever I've got there in the paint booth. So not a good thing to have happen. But anyhow, got the coats down. Split this video, kind of cutting it for time, and then ultimately checking out my work. Nice little sheen there. I like it. I'll let it dry. And then we're off. So while everything's drying, thought I'd show you a couple more kits that I actually have sitting on my workbench right now. First one's a 1956 Chevy. This was from Revell. It builds up into a very nice street machine. I wired the engine as well as a coil. The paint is Testor's Phoenician Yellow with a sand beige interior and flocked carpeting and really nice detail. Next up, 1960 Chevy El Camino. This kit I really like. It's just a sweet car altogether. I like that the bed's large enough it could fit one of my Hot Wheels cars in it. Again, this one was painted a Testor's one-shot metallic green with a sand beige interior and flocking, and again a wired engine. Last but not least, I've got one of my favorite kits, even though it's not the best one out there. It was my first attempt at a two-tone paint job with masking. This was done with a Testor's AMC silver over gloss black. Of course, see there the twin carbed 425 nail head. To me, one of the best looking, if not the best looking car of all time. Bill Mitchell knew his stuff. Last but not least, as you can see, I took the washi tape off of the Pepsi Challenger, and the paint looks like it came out really good. So I can't wait to let it cure and then put the decals on and put the kit together. So with that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.